Can't lie, I need to see that Sully today if any man score, I can't lie. What is happening, people? It's your boy Dom. We're back again for another Maida Villa video. Today, Maida Villa are going to be taking on Omonia. Why is this game so important, you may be asking? Maida Villa somehow, someway are at the bottom of the league, and Omonia at the very tippity top of Division 1 in the Sunday League in Barnet here. We're at Omonia's home ground, but before we get into the game, let's have a look at the best sponsor in the world, the best food you can get. Conceded, baby.
5, 6, 7. I say
Best sponsor in the world, Casino.
Throw the tickets.
Look at this, King L wings, short rib. This is cooked for like 12 hours.
Out of 10.
So 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. They got to try Casino. I've been telling them. It's why the Villains have got them as a sponsor.
Villa on me, Villa on 3. 1, 2, 3. Villa!
Starts, oi,
Eric.
starts now. Oi,
Eric.
it starts now. It starts now. It started 5 minutes ago. Yeah, if you're not f***ing up for it, you're not f***ing up for it. They're f***ing up for it. They're top of the league for a reason. Go and show them what you f***ing got. Go do something special, boys. Let's go, boys. Come on, let's go. Everyone in. Boys, belief starts from here. Belief starts from here. We're gonna take energy to beat them, boys. Come on. Big pitch, yeah.
Villa on me, Villa on 3. 1, 2, 3. Villa!
Come on. No, boys. Make them play long.
As I said, we have already played this Omonia team. This is the second fixture in the league. The last time we will play them in this league, unless we get them in a cup, of course. As I said, we are playing away. This is Omonia's home ground, the Midfield Grammar School. The all top of the league is Maida Villa in yellow, Omonia in green. It's going to be a very, very interesting game. And we do need some points here. They are top of the league, so it's not going to be easy, of course. But the last time we played them, to be fair, it wasn't... Ball didn't really show what the game was like. Yes, we did lose 3-1. If you guys want to check it out, that should be in the top right, or you could just head over to the playlist on the channel as well, and you can see all the games from this season in Division 1. But yeah, the game didn't really reflect the scoreline. We conceded 3 very silly goals, all from sort of our own errors, and I feel like we could have won that game. But to be honest, that's pretty much the story of this whole season. But this team, they are a good team, to be fair, one of the best ones we have played this season. And they do have some nice players as well. So we're going to be looking to make maybe, I guess, an upset, you'd want to call it here, and get some points. Yeah, I hope you guys like the little video I put together as well with the Casino, video. They are a really good brand, and honestly, they make some. Honestly, like, I'm being honest, not trying to be biased, because they are our sponsor. But they make some of the best food that I've actually eaten in my entire life. Really, really good foods. Soul food, pretty much. I mean, pretty much everyone likes that. So, if you guys haven't already, it should be in the description down below of their website. Let's focus on the football now. Let's look in as Ruben, under pressure, does well. Pass it to Eric, who's going to scuff the clearance a little bit. And Kieran puts a foot in, kills the game, and you can see there was no ill intent there as he comes to pick up the player. 3 minutes 50, a throw in from Omonia. Dalian comes in strong. Ruben even stronger, but somehow they are through and goal. Pulls for offside on the Maida Villa sideline. The ref doesn't think so. And Rui does really well there, wins the tackle, holds on to the ball. He's got Dalian lined to him. He is trapped in the corner, however. Maybe a possible father, the ref doesn't think so. He's going to shoot. And to be fair, you've got to give it to him. That was a nice finish. That was a nice finish indeed. We're going to continue play again. Again, you could argue another goal created from our own mistakes. Some say Maida Villa's worst enemy are themselves. But look at that control from Alexi, from the beautiful pass of Kieran. Some good footwork up there. Still a lot of games to be played, by the way. Only 5 minutes in. You can see the sort of game plan Omonia have got. They're holding on to the ball. They're sort of working it through the flanks. They do have some fast players. This number 11, to be fair, is quite rapid. Rui defends pretty well. Even with the big goal kick. Alien just bodies whoever that was. I don't even know what number that was, but he got absolutely bodied. Ball over the top. Alexi is going to battle for it. Shouts for handball. Not too sure about that. Kieran is going to drive. He's going to drive. He's done really, really well there. Going to swing a ball into the middle. Going to fall to Kyle as well. Brings it down. Going to put a ball into the middle. Was into the hands of the Omonia keeper. Not too bad. Not too bad, to be fair. If you're looking at this game at the moment, and other than the one goal obviously in it, which is a big but you wouldn't think this is top of the league versus bottom of the league. Look, you can see the pressure coming up high. The boys working, putting that pressure on. Look at that. Rowan steals the ball off and falls to Alexi. Alexi's going to feed Rowan in on the left-hand side. He puts the ball in first time. And there was a good ball at a good height, to be fair, with some decent pace on it. But, oh my God, the keeper's fluffed it. Roman's going to shoot. The keeper's done well to block it. Into Alexi and outside the box. Into Rowan. What's he going to do? Going to take a shot, I think. Falls to Rui. Lays off to Kieran. And you know Kieran, he's very, very good at holding on to that ball. Just recycles it. We go again. Into Carl. Back into Eric. A little bit of miscommunication over between Eric and Romeo, but a lot more positive out of the boys. Normally this season, or maybe even the season prior, whenever we'd concede a goal, the heads go down a little bit. And it takes a little bit for the boys to get back into the game, but straight away from conceding that goal, which to be fair was a good goal, they're back on it again, and looks like the Maida Villa boys are starting to take over this game a little bit. Kyle, some nice footwork. Got Kieran on his left. He's not going to use him. And Omonia on the counter-attack now. A good ball played through, but too much on it. Ivan's going to collect that very nice and easily. Dalian drops off for him with Rui on his left. Can the Villa build something now? Can they get a little goal here in the transition? Into Rowan, brings it down nicely. Into Kieran. Needs a few options here. Not a lot of options there for Kieran, to be fair. 4 green shirts around him. Not enough yellow bodies in there. And he's going to be fouled. Would have liked maybe in that midfield there to have a bit more options, a bit more players closer to him. Kieran's done so well to bring it up. You just seen he was flooded by green shirts. There was no one really around him, and he needed that sort of support. And I think that's why we're sort of struggling in this game to transition. Again, Kieran does so well, brings the ball deep. And he's asking for the players to go look at that as well. Really good ball play for to Rowan. Rowan's through now, he's on the ball. What can he do with it? He's going to pop a shot. But it's straight at the keeper. That was quite a tight angle, to be fair. Look at this. Just the pressure itself is making the players fall to their feet. With clearance out of Rui as well. But again, they're doing the same thing, playing through the flanks. It's number 11. Dalian, he shows him. But this ain't going to be easy if you're trying to score against us. And nice football between Rui and Dalian here. Good skills as well. A little bit too much on it, and it's going to go off. 16th minute now. Rui with a big clearance. Kyle trying to run onto that. And the keeper with a big clearance there back as well. And Eric, one of the newer players that made the Villa this season. And yikes. I don't think that was intentional, but Rowan kicked a big chunk out of that play, that's for sure. That's unfortunate, happens in football, doesn't it? But anyway. Been a sort of end-to-end game at the moment. Cole brings it down really nicely, finds Kieran. He's sort of been the focal point in this game as of yet, as in moving the ball about. But look at this, into Rowan, into Rui, some really good football. Across into Kyle there. But it just pulled just a little bit off of him there. And they're some able to keep the ball on. Now Omonia going to go for the attack. Kieran's asking for him to come towards him. And he's absolutely murdered him in the tackle. And he's kept the ball as well. Kieran is really showing out at the moment. Here we go on the attack. Carl back into row one. Back into Carl. Finds Kyle on the left-hand side. What can Kyle do here? Going to hold on to the ball. Finds Carl. You can see on the right-hand side of the screen. Kieran, he's gone down a little bit. Not sure if that was from the tackle or not. Rui is going to find the switch over to Eric on the right-hand side. Omonia with a through ball. Ruben clears it up, but we have to have a look at replay that again. Look at this. Kieran demanding for the player to come forth. And he just kills him. Gets 100% of the ball as well. That is a 10 out of 10 Sunday League tackle right there. Yeah. Kieran is going to come off for a little bit. Costa's going to come on. You saw Kieran go down a little bit. And, you know, I've obviously got the inside scoop because I do come to the games as well as, you know, editing and all that stuff. And the tackle was so crazy that Kieran had to go to Lou to do number 2. That's how crazy that tackle was. It sort of flushed everything out of the system. The body got that excited, you know what I mean? Yeah, look at that. Eric got done a little bit dirty there. Fell from the sky, it looked like. Obviously, Eric, he's a big lad. He'll be okay. Yeah, Kieran, to be fair, he has been working the ball very well. He's been sort of who's been playing through in this, you know, first 20 minutes of the game. So maybe him coming off might actually be beneficial for Omonia. Costa is also a very good, technically gifted player who's good at moving the ball around. As you see there, working in the players in the middle. But Omonia, speaking about moving the ball around, they are doing it quite well here. And again, they keep on playing to this right-hand side, this number 11. With Romeo and Rui, they're going to clean things up there. Nothing too dangerous, nothing too silly. The boys have got to look out for these wingers because they are fast and they've got a lot of dangerous capabilities. Player's taking his time to throw this ball. To be fair, the throw wasn't too successful from him either. Romeo with a big tackle. And this number 4, he's going to be dancing like he's on Strictly, but he's going to get taken out. Now we're on the counter. Costa on the ball. Finds Alexi on the left. He tries to find Kyle in the middle. He does as well. Takes it around him on the right. But the Omonia player does really good defending there. He's going to see the ball out as well. That was a really, really good chance for us to get a goal there. It was a good breakaway. Here we go. Clearance from Rui. Finds Ruan on the left. Alexi is going to fight for it. Look at that. Alexi sends him to the graveyard. It looks like he did get up pretty quick though, but listen, man, I've said it before. Alexi is not a person that you want to run into in those 50-50s. And Dalian, speaking of 50-50s, he's taking out his own player. Uncle Rotty is down. I repeat, Uncle Rotty is down. Don't know if you heard that scream, but yeah, that must have hurt a little bit there, but he's alright. Listen, the boys that put on this yellow shirt, man, they're men of different caliber. They're built different. You got to be cut from a certain cloth to be a Rotty, but look at this. Simonian players in the middle, really good at driving through the ball. Good link-up play. But Eric comes out of nowhere. Great defending, good clearance. And so far, other than the one mistake, we have, I would say personally, we've been the better team so far in the last 28 minutes. Don't know if I'm being biased there, but the boys have been moving the ball about. I think we are missing Kieran a little bit. He was helping us transition the ball from defense to attack a lot better. Ball whipped in, good clearance from Carl. Everyone's going to pick it up, so nice footwork there as well. Really, really good there. Just a bit too much in the pass. Rui is unable to get to it. Ivan on the ball now. Going to roll out to Ruben. We really need to sort of get a goal here because it's all good moving the ball about and stuff, but the other team are just going to grow with confidence. They've already up a goal. And if we sort of show them that we can't score, builds a lot of confidence in their defence. Look at this, Dalian's up. There's space open in the back, but Roman's going to cover. And Omonia on the attack again. Another ball over the top. Ivan's going to come out. It's ball around him. They shoot. And there's a second goal for Omonia. Ivan tried to get out. He just wasn't fast enough. And Eric Did really good to track back, and he was just unable to clear the ball off the line. 30 minutes in, as I just spoke about us trying to look to get a goal, Omonia have added to their tally and they've got the second one, making an even steeper hill that we have to climb up. But we've come back from worse, and people have done worse to us as well. But again, Omonia is so dangerous with these tackles. But look at that, Dalian, clean up crew in aisle 5. He picks it up, he sweeps it left, right, and he brings it up as well. Really, really well played there from Dalian. He's been so clutch for us this season. Just that consistency at the back that we've needed ever since Samir, obviously from last season. If you guys know, he had a big ACL injury in the preseason of this season. Some of you guys might not know that, but he was obviously a main centre back, and Dalian's come in and he's done an amazing job. Romeo is going to come off and Kieran's going to come back on. So hopefully now for the last 15 minutes of this half and maybe the second half with Kieran on, we should see a lot more attacking transitions, because he was moving the ball around pretty well. Look at this, the high press from Carl, Alexi, Ruan, all in the mix there. This Omonia midfield, they've got a lot of composure, to be fair. Got to give them that credit at least. Look at this, Kyle steals it off him. Now he's going to drive, Got players to his left and his right, doesn't use either, and he's going to do it himself. Really good footwork, brings it back. Now he's going to look for the pass. A little bit too much, or a little bit, not enough on it, sorry. Ruben, a nice ball over the top to Alexi. He's got Costa, Ruan, Kyle, even Rui in the mix. He finds Rui the header. Oh, that ball was perfect. Even headed it as well. A little bit more power on it, maybe directed a little bit more into the corner. You would have seen the score been 2-1 for Omonia, but unfortunately we weren't able to pull the trigger there. Here we go again. We are down 2-0, but a lot of positive stuff to look at going into the second half. But maybe a goal or two here in the last 6 minutes of this half would soften the blow. Is that Ivan or is that Manuel Neuer? You guys let me know in the comment section down below. That man, ever since last season winning the league, he's a changed man. He's got a bit more flair, a bit more je ne sais quoi, if I can say, to his game. He's not just a keeper anymore. He's a keeper, sweeper, sweeper keeper, whatever you want to call it. Some people say that Ivan was the one who taught Manuel Neuer how to do it. That's just rumours. But anyway, player of Omonia down. I may have missed it, but I'm not too sure what happened. Everybody be on the lookout for some snipers. The player has been shot down and nobody knows how or why. Kieran on the ball. Great turn. And he's screaming for runs to be made. He's screaming that no one's running for him. Frustration between Alexi and Kieran as they're arguing. And mamma mia, here we go again. My. Kieran's brought him down. Out of frustration, he's, you know, to be fair, as I've said, a lot of the ball's been going through Kieran. He's been seeing the game. The ref's given Kieran a yellow card for that. I can understand his frustration. To be fair, I can. He's trying to make passes work. He's arguing that the runners ahead of him aren't working hard enough. They're not moving. A little argument on the pitch between Alexi and Kieran. And with that frustration building, Kieran has found himself earning a yellow card for that tackle. And I think the gaffer and Pedro are having a little argument now. The gaffer, Pedro, wants to sub Kieran off, I think. Just to calm him down a bit, you know. You can see Kieran's not happy. You can see Kieran is not happy with that decision at all, but he is going to be taken off for Romeo. To be fair, the sideline was on him of Omonia. They're really trying to get him that yellow card there. So I think it's just before the half time. Let Kieran come off. Take a bit of the pressure, you know, the target off his back, if you will. But for those of you that can't see to the right of the camera, Kieran kicking the cage. He also kicked the corner flag. And it's a bit weird because I've never seen a ref give a yellow card for that. But he's given Kieran a second yellow, resulting in a red card. And from the free kick, luckily, we stay alive. A lot to dissect at the end of that first half. But the most important thing is the score. That's the most important stat. And there's Omonia 2, Maida 0. Let's have a look what the boys have got to say, because there's a lot to dissect there going into the second half. Let's have a look.
Yeah, one thing, we've made 2 mistakes and conceded 2 goals. Do you not think you're out of this game?
Not even.
Okay, so we're not out of the game.
Can't win the game.
All right, so we're not out of the game. This is what I've just heard. We're not out of the game, yeah? Now, all of a sudden, in these sort of games, when it's 2-0 and your heads start dropping and Kieran's screaming at Lexi and Lexi's screaming back and all of this, nothing helps, yeah? Nothing helps. Cut out the shit with each other, yeah? The only way you can get back into this game is the way that you operate, bruv. If you're composed and know that this game's going to come back to us, they start feeling nervous. If you lot all start crying like little to each other, nothing's going to happen. We're not going to get off the ground. How can we get a goal? We've had chances here, haven't taken them. They've taken 2 mistakes from us, 2 goals from them. That's it. That's the difference here in this game. That is the literal difference here. Kieran's let us down here. I took him off to take the heat away. He got angry, now he's been sent off. Now we don't have another option off the bench, yeah? We've literally not really been smoked by this team. That's top of the league, and if that's the level, how far are we from that? Not far away. But yet, you don't want to implode when you're 2-0 down, 40 minutes, you want to just start going at each other. It's useless, bro. When you're in the trenches together, if I start screaming and shouting, it's so easy to react like that. It's so much more difficult to be a big adult, bro. A big man and go, do you know what? A game's 90 minutes. We've been winning for 85 and lost games in 2 minutes. Yeah? We've lost games this season in 2 minutes. So how the f do you not think you can't get a goal here? 1 goal can get us back into this game. 1 goal. But if you give these guys the space and time, real one, we've needed you to press that guy. I know you're tired, man, but like that pressing there helped us get up the pitch and make mistakes. When you have that and Rui's getting isolated with 2-on-1, we're in trouble. Eric, we need more discipline from the right back. You're flying out and that's great, but you've got to think about the line and how you position yourself out of the ball when you don't have the ball. Decision making, the easy passes on. We're trying to do worldies in behind.
Every single time.
So let's try a different way this half. Let's try a different way. If we're going to be brave and play football and play our football, they have to run after the ball. And we have to make them chase the ball. Rather than when I have the ball in a bit of space in midfield, the easy option's there. I don't take the easy option and then I go for the long ball over the top. It can sometimes work when the game is stretched. But the game is not stretched, they're 2-0 up. They're comfy. They're comfy with the ball in front of them. That's fine.
Play to feet.
The pitch is massive.
Huge. Listen, I've watched the Villa for 2 seasons now. First time I've seen you actually, as a team, actually bottling it. You are bottling it. That includes everyone here. That's big man, small man. You are bottling it. You're letting the number 4 and the number 8 take the piss out of you. Now you get on there and you show them in a footballing way how you're willing to work for each other, run for each other, battle for each other and tackle for the ball and get it back properly and pass it to each other's feet. And listen to the gaffer. If he wants you to play in that position, you play in that position or he'll drag you off and then you can start crying.
Let's just put our foot on the ball and don't do everything 100 miles an hour.
But hold on. Yeah, no, but we're not. We can play better.
We're playing football, bro. When we ping it long, that's the last resort, bro. That's what we've been doing.
Fine.
I pinged it once today.
Fine, but the problem is when we had trouble, when we had problems, we didn't lump the ball forward and we conceded. Yeah? So that's why I'm asking you to use your brain. Know when to clear it and know when, do you know what? We've got a bit of time, we've got space. I'm going to open up. Let's get up the pitch. Let's go man for man this first 5 minutes. First 5 minutes, everyone pick a man when they've got the ball and then we press together. I'll do the instruction. When I go, go, we all go and we all press, win the ball up high. I don't want to see a reaction in the first third to then a slow reaction at the back.
Let's go. Boys, we need points in this league, man. We need points, man. Let's take points off top of the league, bro. We're good enough for this shit.
Boys, 1 goal changes this game.
Nothing
Go 1 goal at a time, boys, yeah? 1 goal at a time.
Alright, who's saying it?
Villa 3. 1, 2, 3. Villa!
Very, very interesting stuff here. As you guys would have heard, Ruan is going to come off for Kyle. Kyle is going to play on that wing. So we now have 2 Kyles, both on either side of the wing. Yeah, I mean, I understand the frustration of Kieran, of course. He was having a really good game. And obviously, you know, in his mind, he was calm. Even though the tackle came in, but the gaffer... the gaffer, you have to understand, the gaffer looks at it from, you know, the whole perspective. And he understands that the referee's looking at him. He just made a tackle out of anger. The Omonia sideline want to get him sent off as Ivan comes in huge with a massive save there. My God. 3-0 there could have been catastrophic. That could have been the game over. But yeah, obviously Kieran was annoyed. And unfortunately, with his antics off the pitch, he has got himself sent off. Omonia are through and goal. And they do finish it to make it 3-0. And this is looking very, very bad. You can see from the sideline, they're not happy about Maida Villa. They're thinking it was offside. Let's have a look at it again. You see here, this is the moment that the ball's played. And if you look at the Omonia striker, he is a bit ahead of Ruben there. Comes back in to sort of, you know, dummy the run a bit. And he is going to score. But in my opinion, that is offside. But you got to understand, the referee hasn't got linesmen. It's the thing in Sunday League. A lot of the time, the refs do not have linesmen with them. So these mistakes can happen. So you've got to just give the benefit of the doubt to the ref. But to be fair, look at this. The first goal, sorry. Little mistake. The second goal is what it is. And the third one's an offside. We had the red card in the mix as well. We don't help ourselves, do we? We do not help ourselves at all. In the game where we seriously could have done in some points, especially against a big giant like Omonia in the league at the moment. 3-0 down. With probably like 40 minutes to play. It's not a lot. Alexi's done well to win a free kick, and you can see how frustrated he is. The ref stopped the play. The ball's moving apparently. And I can see Alexi's frustration as well. He's been probably one of the hardest workers, if not the hardest worker in this game. Running his socks off, pressing, trying to run onto balls. Look at this. The ball's rolling for their free kick, but let me tell you, the ref doesn't mind at all. It's okay when they do it. It's a problem when we do it, apparently so. Regardless, we're on the ball now. Nice little dummy from the ref. Carl pings the ball over to Kyle on the right hand side of the pitch. Can use his pace and get there as well. Nice little sort of Ronaldo chop there, but he's dispossessed. Gonna fall to Carl in the middle there. Gonna try to ping the ball over to Kyle. Again, some more good defending from Omonia. Just like that, one pass and they're out. Some good footwork, beats Romeo. Dalen's there to clean up. Into Eric. Eric into Ruben. And look at that. That looks like quite a bad foul, to be fair. And the ref does think so as well. He missed the shot anyway. You can see this now. Omonia's sort of playing that sort of game now where they're trying to get into the heads of the players. And they're able to sort of take liberties. They're up 3-0. Luckily for us, again, with the red card, we made the sub beforehand, so we've still got 11 players on the pitch, but with such an advantage, Omonia really can take the mick in however way they want and sort of have the ref feeding up the palm of their hands. They've given themselves that lead and they're going to use it wisely. But let's see if maybe the boys have got a little bit in them. Maybe they could bring it back. Maybe we can see one of the greatest comebacks in Sunday League history. One of the greatest comebacks in Maida Villa history. Let's see how this goes. Carl, some great footwork there. Needs some help though. He's going to find Eric. And Eric's going to use a simple option of Ruben. He finds Eric again. He's going to find Romeo in the middle. Romeo's going to find Carl. This is some great football. Where was this football when we were looking for it before? Where was this football when it was 0-0, when it was 1-0, when it was even 2-0? Where was this football? We needed to be playing like this a lot earlier on. This is the case a lot of times in the Maida Villa story. As this player is running through everyone. He takes a shot as well off the crossbar. And luckily for us that did not cross the line. We wouldn't be able to tell there is no goal line technology obviously in Sunday League, but I think the ref really feels a bit sorry for us, so even if it did go over, he didn't give it. But regardless, Costa on the break. Gonna try to switch over to the left hand side. He finds Kyle. He's gonna find Alexi in the middle. He's gonna do some great footwork. He's gonna put a shot up as well. The keeper is gonna collect that one. 66th minute here. 24 to be played. Let's see what the boys can do here. Alexi and Costa, they've been linking up pretty well, to be fair, in this half. Alexi's going to try to thread a ball through that man Pedram who just got brought on. Carl stops the pass. Going to find Pedram. Pedram's on the ball now. And he tries that little smart pass into Kyle. It did come off. It Probably could have been a goal, but listen, at this point in the game, we've got to take risks. We've got to try those passes. Listen, a lot can change. A lot can change in space of 20 minutes in a football game. Let's see how it goes. Kyle into Costa. Costa's going to bring it up. Feeds Alexi on the right hand side. And Alexi in the 1v1. He wins it. Finds Costa in the middle. Costa's going to try swing one into Pedram. So good battling in the middle. Carl again really composed there. It's going to find Kyle. Kyle into Dalian. Dalian out wide to Alexi. Really good ball. He's got Eric with him. He's going to find Eric as well. Eric's going to try to shoot. Balls to Rui. Rui's going to have a shot. Straight in the hands of the keeper. He spills it. The keeper's going to safely bring it into his arms there. And Eric's going to come off for that man, Dan. And let me tell you just a little bit of context. That number 2 of Omonia. See, I was talking about how Kieran had to go toilet. That guy probably went toilet in his boxers right then, right there, looking at Dan. He thought he had to defend against that absolute behemoth of a man, but luckily for him, he caught life. And Dan went onto the other side of the pitch. But let's see if that man, Dan, can be a difference maker in this game. He's going to be fed here from Pedram. Dan is on the ball now. What can he do with it? Going to find Kyle in the middle. Kyle's going to try to pop a shot or a pass. I think there was. It didn't come off, though. Now, Omonia, they're going to be walking up the pitch. Again, they are up 3-0, but if you're looking at this game now, they've not really done nothing too special. We've had, a lot of good chances as well as they have. But it comes down to being who is more clinical, and you have to give it to them. And as well as... And you can see again, the gap of Pedro ain't happy. They're making noises there. The dark arts are truly engaged here. This Omonia team. Omonia again on another attack. And put a ball in the middle. With the header, a deflection. And it is 4 for Omonia. This is not a good performance out of the boys, I have to say. Conceding 4, not even scoring as of this time. Not looking like a good day out for the villains. Can they find a way to sort of claw their way back into this game? To ask for a draw or a win at this point is sort of impossible, but maybe a goal or 2. End the game with a bit of pride. Let's see. Kyle on the ball. Some good footwork there, really good dribbling. We've seen him a lot this season as he came in from that Komi Kabir game. He's been really good with his dribbling. So is that man Alexi, and look at that, really clean feet work. Goes past 2 like there's nothing. They're not even there. Feeds a nice ball to Costa up top there. He's going to use Sketch, aka Ruben. Ruben's going to use Kyle. Back into Ruben. Ruben into Costa. Costa scuffs the pass a little bit, but it's going to fall to Rui. The boys are holding out position really nicely, and Rui's going to draw the foul as well. Really well played. And again, calls for yellow cards. Pedro's feeling like he's been a little bit hard done by the ref. The yellows and stuff that our team has gotten. But Dalian is going to be dispossessed. It's going to be a 1-on-1. And Ivan's going to win it. You could argue that was a little bit rash. Ivan doesn't look like he's in a good place there. And that, I think, number 8, I think it is of Omonia. He's come up fine out of it. Again, the ref doesn't see a problem with it. We move on to play. 81st minute now. Dalian again, he's been super solid, to be fair, in a lot of these breakthroughs out of Omonia. Carl's going to lose the ball again. It's going to be a sort of 1-on-1 situation. Ivan again comes out on top. He's got 2 on him, and he still deals with it. Again, I know we're losing 4-0, but that man Ivan, this season especially, he's been so huge for us. I know we've lost a few games. I know we've conceded a lot of goals as well, but you've got to again give him props, man. He's been fighting out there, putting in a serious effort. Carl again on the ball, deep. Finds Costa. Costa's going to feed for Alexi on his right hand side. Can we get a goal, villains? Come on. Let's get something here. Costa on the ball, in a good position. Puts the ball into the middle. No one able to get on the ball. Calls for handball, but again, the ref doesn't give us anything. Can we have a look at what's underneath the ref's shirt? I'm not on about his six-pack. I'm on about is there a green Omonia shirt underneath there, because I'm smelling something a little bit fishy here. A good tackle there from Ray, good block. A little bit of afters. And again. Oh my God. Ruben flung him like a sack of potatoes. My God. Wow. Dan, look, even Dan's having a look, mate. How heavy are you, mate? Yeah. Dan just had to double check how heavy he was. After that, I don't even know what. Ruben just obliterated him. That number 8 must weigh like 5 kilos. My goodness gracious me, mate. Needs a bit more chicken on his plate, I'll tell you that, mate. My God. Anyway, regardless of that, we are down 4-0 nevertheless. It is the 88th minute. But can the boys get a goal? Can we fight back with a bit of pride? We've been playing okay with the ball in this game. Yes, defensively, we've conceded 4 goals. We've not had a lot of shots. Calling for a pen of the connection. Alexi obviously doesn't drop because that's how we play. You know, we play in the cages on concrete. We never used to drop in those situations. We always stay there. Look at that nutmeg. Dan shoots. And oh my God, what a goal that would have been for Dan. But he's going to fly over. There's the 90th minute here. Got to assume this is the last kick of the game. Free kick swung in from the number 3 of Omonia. Ivan collects it. And the referee blows the whistle there. And it's probably a game that the villains and all the fans at home watching are going to want to forget here. So Omonia top of the league 4, Maidavillafc bottom of the league 0. And my words, we had some good moments in there, but we were not clinical enough at all. A few mistakes and some brilliance out the Omonia team has led to them getting this win. But I hope you guys have a good one. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.